So Miss Kuroitsu from the Monster Development Department English dub launched today. So do they call out Chojin Nager-san
I
in
don't.
the dub?
I
Oh,
don't think so.
please.
Oh, they do.
I
He
said,
said,
oh,
"Oh
please.
please!" Like
Oh,
we're
I don't.
willing it into existence. So for those of you guys who are new,
You have to wait for the uncensored Blu-ray.
in in this series, it's basically like the villain perspective of Super Sentai, and so at the end of every episode, they call out like real like non in universe series, like stuff that exists in the real world series.
But they make
Of
cameo. But those real world heroes make cameo appearances
Yeah.
in the
So
episode.
what I'm trying to say is that real world heroes end up in the thing, not like real superheroes, like you guys called me out for saying real superheroes as if they're actually real. No, but like real franchises in the real world are showing up in here. And one of the episodes featured a superhero named Chojin Nager. Was it Super God Nager is his name? And it's some lore in the podcast. You just have to watch it. Like anyway. All right, so G Kids is teaming up with Tubi to stream award-winning animation. So so far, they're the stuff that they're streaming from G Kids is the Western or non-anime um, things that they have, but this is opening up a door that G Kids might come to Tubi as the streaming platform to have their properties for streaming.
But I don't see why. I mean, they might get some anime because like they're streaming a lot of their stuff on HBO Max.
Yeah,
So I don't see them backing off of HBO Max at all.
I agree. And then
So,
in more amazing streaming news, TV Tokyo is copyright striking Crunchyroll for Bleach opening songs.
yeah.
Way to go, guys!
Good
Amazing
job.
yeah.
When I looked for it, I couldn't find that episode or opening 12. It might be up. It might have been fixed by now, but I'm not gonna bother looking for it.
All right. So in theater releases, 11 Arts has announced their acquisition of the 3D Prince of Tennis movie, Ryoma, and they're going to release details on theatrical screenings and ticket sales in the future. So it's going to be fun to see Boo and Foo over here do their little rap in America land. I can't wait. Can't wait to drag Dan to go see that. And Dragon Ball Superhero is coming to North America this summer. And they've released a new, really tiny, apparently. The poster used to just be the right side, and now they've shown us it's all over here, which admittedly isn't much, but you can see the aged up. Because remember, Pan is not a baby anymore. Oh, my thing doesn't show up here. Let me try to. Okay, there you go. Pan isn't a baby anymore, so they've aged up Trunks and Goten, seemingly like for the first time. Because Pan was aged up at the end of Dragon Ball Z, but I don't recall Trunks and Goten getting aged up beyond like something you could say is pretty much the same design as before. So we finally get to see them aged up a little bit. Although in GT,
Goten didn't change from Z to like what Super is roughly
GT?
3-4 years. Well, no, I mean I'm talking about. I mean GT he actually becomes a teen, a teenager or whatever, young man. But the thing is like fucking in Super, Goten is still basically 8. He hasn't changed. Yeah. Well, 7. He hasn't changed at all. It's like you're like 12, bitch.
I mean, with the lore, with the Saiyans, I guess it kind of makes sense a little bit. But yeah, I agree. Somebody in the comments here, 18 got an ugly haircut. No. So what I like about this? What I like about this, I think is funny, is that they're actually kind of bringing them to their GT looks, right? I hope that Vegeta gets his haircut.
He does get that new haircut, right? for
GT.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah. So I like the idea that Super literally doesn't decanonize GT, and that GT is just going to be where it goes after. I'm tickled by this phenomenon.
I hope Akira Toriyama does something like that. I'll appreciate it.
Because Krillin has the hair that he had in GT, right? Except it's not like suave like it was in GT where he had like coned back or whatever. Mayoi Dofu's Black Summoner Isekai fantasy novel gets a TV anime in 2022. He looks like Major Tool. Kind of makes me feel like Sword Art Online a little bit.
Sword Dork Online.
Are they waifu material? That's the question. Probably not. Moving on. Jujutsu Kaisen TV anime is getting a season 2 to the surprise of absolutely no one.
Yeah.
And
I'm excited. I like the show a lot.
I believe Mirage Leonardo shared this one. Eden Zero anime is also getting a season 2. But I'll be honest, I liked Sankaku Complex's image a little more. So I'm going to go with this one. Just going to give you that.
Green Line, figure win.
Next podcast, right? All right, Demon Slayer manga's Swordsmith Village arc is getting a TV anime, so that's just saying season 3, right?
To
So
the
there you
surprise.
go. Once again, to the surprise of no one. She looks like a real yandere there.